Hi! Good day everyone. I am Christy Miloria from 3rd year O. This is my video presentation for our subject Engineering Codes, Laws and Ethics. I'm here to discuss with you about professionalism in ethics in engineering.
So first, what is ethics? Ethics examine the rational justification for our moral judgments. It studies what is morally right or wrong, just or unjust. In broader sense, ethics reflects on human beings and their interaction with nature and with other humans, on freedom, on responsibility, and on justice. Also, ethics are principles that guide us to make a positive impact through our decisions and actions. Also, it plays an important role not only in our personal lives but also in business. We are all encouraged to make ethical choices and apply ethics in all areas of our lives. So next one is about engineering. So what is engineering then? Not as an academic subject but as an occupation. Most of you will think of engineering as a form of problem solving where you are solving other people's problems. Well, in other occupations, people solve problems. For example, bankers solve problems by granting loans. Then, city planners solve problems by writing zoning policies. You may think that engineers about making things, but potters and carpenters also make things. You may also say that engineering is about applying scientific knowledge, but physicians or doctors and farmers also apply scientific knowledge. So here, we're going to focus on two aspects of engineering that is a profession and it should benefit humanity. So here, engineering is that profession in which the knowledge of the mathematical and natural sciences gained by study, experience, and practice is applied with judgment to develop ways to utilize economically the materials and forces of nature for the benefit of mankind. So again, we're going to focus on what it means to be a profession and also that a profession should benefit humanity or society. So next, let's proceed to professions. So what is a profession? Well, let's take a look at some examples of professions. Doctors or physicians, lawyers, and engineers. Those are certainly professionals. Can you think of a few others? How about some non-professions or occupations that are clearly not professions? Like plumbers, fashion models, and sales clerks. Can you think of some others? Other examples of professions that I thought of were accountant, social workers, clinical psychologists, and physical therapists. So examples of non-professions might be waitresses and custodians. So to answer the question below, what are our characteristics that distinguish professions from other kinds of occupations? So I have here my list to share with you. So first of all, professions are characterized by having specialized knowledge and skills that are not available to most people, but plumbers also have special knowledge and skills. So what distinguishes professionals are that their skills are primarily intellectual. So there's an intellectual component to professional skill. Second, to acquire this knowledge and skills, apprenticeship is considered insufficient. Professionals require formal education, at least to college, and often a graduate degree as well. So many professional degrees are actually graduate degrees. So Master of Urban Planning, Doctor of Psychology, Engineering recognized the bachelor's degree as a professional degree. Third one is professionals exercise judgment, and clients cannot evaluate the quality of those judgments. That is, professionals hold authority. Only other members of the profession can evaluate the quality of the educational programs and professional work. So that's why professionals evaluate each other through peer review. Fourth, to ensure that the public is not harmed by professionals, there are a variety of social mechanisms, accreditation of educational programs, licensing of individuals, and so on. To practice law in the state, a new lawyer must pass the bar exam. So I have here the wife of the person I know is she has had to take an exam to acquire a license to practice social work from the state of Illinois. Then finally, there are professional associations like other occupations. So these organizations of people within the same profession, unlike unions, which advocate for the benefit of the members. Professional organizations are devoted to sharing information through publications and conferences, and they also organize accreditation and licensing. So in engineering, there are many professional associations for each engineering discipline. We have here American Institute of Aeronautics and Astronautics, American Institute of Chemical Engineers, American Sighted Civil Engineers, American Sight and Mechanical Engineers, the operably for Electrical and Electronics Engineers, and so on. So last one is why is it that professionals have special ethical responsibilities? Well, professionals have clients and not customers. So what do you think is the difference? Well, one obvious difference is that the relationship between client and a professional is usually longer than that a customer and, say, a sales clerk. There's not a single transaction, perhaps. More important is that when you have a customer, the object is to satisfy the desires or the wants of the customer. You usually say the customer is always right, but with a client, the important thing is to satisfy what their needs and not necessarily what they want. The professional holds some authority here. For example, if I'm a doctor and you come in and you want a prescription for drugs just because you want them, I would not simply give you that prescription. I would try to prescribe the medications that you need and not just the ones that you want. Second, clients must trust professionals to meet our needs. So as clients, we let professionals do things that we would not let others do. For example, we let a dentist supply a drill to our teeth. I like to say that the difference between oral surgery and assault is professionalism. In this professional-client relationship, the client has a great deal of stake, health, freedom, and so on. The professional has great power to help the client meet those needs, but with great power goes great responsibility. And it's important that professionals use that power in a reasonable way for the benefit of their clients. In fact, all professions profess that is why they make a claim to serving the public. A good example would be the difference between behaviors and dentists. Plumbers' unions have resisted electrical codes that permit plastic conduit because that would reduce their job opportunities. On the other hand, dentists have advocated for fluoridated water, which might reduce their business because they have an interest in the public health. All professions are devoted to some public. Good medical professionals are devoted to human health. Lawyers to social justice, engineers to safe and useful objects for the benefit of society. These special ethical obligations of professionals are expressed in codes of ethics. These codes are published by special associations. Engineering codes of ethics emphasize safety while all of us are obligated to avoid endangering others. So as an engineering student, I must say engineers have a special obligation or responsibility to ensure the safety of people.
And that's all. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something about this video. Again, I am Christine Loria from 3rd year O.